Welcome to the Insurance Brokers Podcast, Helpful Hints. Here we break down the best, most informative bits of our full-length interviews.
What I'm quite interested in is what lessons and values you're able to bring from the WAM organisations through to the kind of more smaller or mid-sized brokers that you are currently sitting on the NED board for, as an NED on the board for.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting question, Sarah. And in fact, I'm going to answer it in a couple of different ways because I think in hindsight, and it might surprise you to hear this, but I actually feel I've learned more from the regional entities than I have for the large organisations, because the Willises and the Aons and the Marshes have got, fantastic credentials and huge resources, but they do lack agility. They do lack the capacity to be nimble. And more particularly, more frustratingly in some ways, they can be very slow at making decisions. There is such a hierarchy that one has to navigate in order to get anything done in one of the big organisations that it can be quite frustrating. So although you would absolutely point at the big boys and say, well, they have the resources and they have the expertise, the breadth and depth of expertise and the global reach and all that type of stuff, I'm not really sure at client level that the majority of clients actually see the value for that. I'm sure your big multinational organisations probably do. There is a comfort in working for a firm that reflects your own size and scale. But I think for the vast majority of clients, certainly here in the UK, I'm not entirely sure that's so much of an advantage. The work that I've done with the regional firms has been quite revolutionary and revelatory, perhaps is more appropriate, in that the sheer speed at which companies can change direction or make decisions, or more importantly, implement decisions. It's very easy to draw up strategies and make decisions. Implementing them is a different thing altogether. And I find that really, really refreshing. So I think the benefit for me is being able to perhaps bring some of the organizational skills and some of the ideas from the big organizations, but now to be able to implement them far more efficiently and far more effectively than I ever was at either Willis or Marsh. And I suspect the same at Aon.